What's up, fans? Welcome back to the show. Guys, time for the prize. The prize is here, and finally, we made it, guys. Tonight is the 2023 season opener of the NFL. We got the Detroit Lions. As you can see, I'm wearing my Detroit Lions jersey going up against the Kansas City Chiefs, the Super Bowl champions, on the road. It's going to be a really interesting one. Lots of hype surrounding this Detroit Lions football team all season long, during the draft, all throughout the offseason. Lots of people are believing in Detroit. They got a very talented team on paper, but tonight they got to prove it on the field as they faced a very tough, very exciting, very talented Kansas City Chiefs team, who might be without one of their star players, Travis Kelce. He bruised up his knee in practice a couple days ago, so he's officially listed as questionable for tonight's game. If he doesn't go, we might have a chance, but crazy stuff going on already. Week 1, Thursday Night Football tonight, 8:20 p.m. on NBC. You got the Lions and the Chiefs. It's going to be a good one. The line was 6.5, minus 6.5 for Kansas City. Now it's dropped down to 4.5 with Travis Kelce's injury. So it's going to be a really interesting one. Like I said, lots of hype surrounding the Detroit Lions team all throughout the offseason, obviously during the draft as well. Lots of people believe in Detroit. I think they have makings of winning the division at least, and possibly going to the playoffs and winning a playoff game. But obviously they got to prove it tonight. It's going to be a tough battle. Obviously the Kansas City Chiefs have been one of the better teams for a few years now. Obviously Patrick Mahomes is the best football player in the NFL. I think no one can argue with me about that. That guy's just absolute money every time he's on that field. But Detroit, and they got to find a way to stop him and limit that offense tonight, and they're going to be without some big names on the defensive side for Detroit. Emmanuel Mosley, the cornerback that we picked up from the San Francisco 49ers, he's out tonight. And then Isaiah Buggs, we just re-signed him during the offseason. I think he's going to be out tonight as well. So 2 big names on defense for the Detroit Lions going to be out. But next man has to step up. Like I said, if they can get a win on the road, first game of the season, the season opener of the 2023 NFL season against the Super Bowl champs, if the Lions can get that win, that would be fucking amazing. I mean, it really would. But we'll see what happens tonight. It's going to be a good one. But yeah, officially, guys, the official start of the 2023 NFL season starts tonight. I can't wait. As you can see, I'm wearing my Amon-Ra St. Brown jersey. Hopefully he has a good game tonight. I got my Detroit Lions hat, so I'm believing in the Detroit Lions. As you can see, it should be a really good one. I hope it's not a blowout. Hopefully it's a close game. But obviously with the Kansas City Chiefs, they are a tough team. And with the Lions, you never know. Dan Campbell's entering his 3rd year as the head coach of the Detroit Lions. So hopefully he gets his team ready tonight. I know he will, and I know the players will play for him because he is that type of coach. So it's going to be interesting. Watch the game tonight. Place your bets. Get your fantasy football lineups ready to go, because I'm in 3 leagues this year. So I'm going to be really busy. The prize is going to be really busy this season with fantasy football leagues. So I got to get all my lineups and all my leagues set, ready to go for tonight's game. I do have a couple of Lions players and Chiefs players from the different leagues, so I got to make sure they're ready to go tonight. And hopefully if you guys are playing fantasy football, if you're playing for money, good luck, have fun. Like I said, fantasy football, one of my favorite times of the year, because you're basically a general manager for a whole season. So it's awesome. It's really fun. I got mine, the Guys Time at the Prize League. We've been doing it for 3 years now. So we got that. I got one with my work, and then my brother's friends league. Been in that league for close to 10 years now. Crazy enough, right? So yeah, fantasy football, it's fun. Hopefully I can win one of those leagues this year, win some money. But yeah, it's fun, man. In fantasy football, there's nothing like it. But yeah, NFL officially back tonight, and then we got a whole lineup of games Sunday. So obviously the Brides will make his picks towards the end of this episode, as I usually do during every NFL season. And then, we'll talk a little bit about the Lions and the Chiefs, and then college football, and then we got some UFC to talk about, and then I'll make my official picks for week 1 of the NFL season. So yeah, nice little intro there. Hope you guys are having a good day. A little early today. Obviously, the Brides took a couple days off of work, as you guys saw in one of my posts. I had a family member pass away a few days ago, so I'm going to help my parents get through that, and that's why I'm off today from work. So yeah, a little early start on the episode today, But yeah, let's get right into it. So yeah, we got the Lions and the Chiefs tonight. Obviously, lots of hype with the Lions, as I mentioned before. People are picking them to win their division, win a playoff game, possibly go to the Super Bowl, which is insane. But it is possible. Like I said, on paper, they do have a very talented team. They just got proven on the field. Obviously, we're going to be without Jameson Williams the first 6 games of the NFL season because of the whole betting policy situation that he violated. So that's very unfortunate. It's another weapon for Jared Goff. But, we got Amon-Ra St. Brown. We got Jahmyr Gibbs, the rookie from Alabama. So that's going to be really interesting. We got Josh Reynolds. We got Khalif Raymond. Sam Laporta, tight end out of Iowa. I think he's going to be a real weapon for Jared Goff this season. And then that defense, like I said, Isaiah Buggs is going to be out. Emmanuel Mosley is going to be out tonight, so that's very unfortunate. But you got Cam Sutton, you got C.J. Gardner-Johnson, one of the top defensive backs. Got him from the Eagles. Obviously, he competed in the Super Bowl last year, so that was a huge pickup. Tracy Walker is going to be coming back. Kirby Joseph. I mean, our secondary is really stacked there. You got Alex Anzalone. You got Malcolm Rodrigo, and then you got the rookie Jack Campbell, linebacker out of Iowa. So, and then obviously you got Aiden Hutchinson, the beast on the defensive line. You got John Kaminsky, you got James Houston. So we got some talent, but they got to prove it tonight against the Kansas City Chiefs. Obviously, you got Patrick Mahomes, Isaiah Pacheco, really the number 1 running back there. Travis Kelce, he might not play tonight, so obviously some guys got to step up to the plate. Kadarius Toney, he's really emerged as a decent wide receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs. So that's going to be interesting. We'll see how that plays out. And then Chris Jones holding out, the defensive lineman from the Kansas City Chiefs. He's holding out, so he might not play tonight as well. So yeah, lots of storylines going to this game. But yeah, the Lions, I mean, when's the last time they opened up the season? I mean, Jesus, all my life they've always played on Sundays. They never opened up the season on a Thursday night or whatever, or even a Sunday night football game. But no, they're opening up the 2023 season against the Super Bowl champs on the road, Kansas City Chiefs. So yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I guess the media is buying into the Lions hype, but hopefully they can prove it tonight. Even if they lose tonight, hopefully it's not by a lot, but at least hopefully they put up a fight. I just want to see how the Detroit Lions do when they're in the spotlight. They're facing the defending Super Bowl champs. You're going up against Patrick Mahomes in prime time. The NFL season opener, the 2023 NFL season opener, Thursday Night Football. How are you going to perform? How are you going to respond? I mean, you got to go out there and play all 4 quarters, obviously. You got to do your best. You got to kick ass. You got to put points on the board. You got to play good defense. You got to make smart decisions. I think they have the opportunities to do that tonight, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, like I said, the Detroit Lions opening up the season. I know a lot of people here in Detroit and all throughout Michigan are very excited. I'm excited, as you can see with my jersey and my hat. All Detroit Lions today, and yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. I really want to see how the Lions respond opening up the season on the road against the Kansas City Chiefs. Obviously one of the better teams for a few years now. And then Patrick Mahomes, that guy is just money every single time he's on the field. So yeah, obviously we got to stop Patrick Mahomes. I mean, you can't allow him to throw like 300 plus yards and 4 touchdowns. We can't let that happen. We got to stop the running game. We got to get our defense off the field within 3 downs. We got to get our offense out there. They got to score points, take advantage of this opportunity. And just have fun. Just go out there and win the game, have fun, and show that you're worthy. And with this team, the Lions do have that opportunity to make some noise in the NFL, not just in the NFC North, not just tonight, but just all throughout the NFL season. They have the opportunity to make so much noise tonight. So yeah, Lions and Chiefs, guys. Place your bets, get your fantasy football lineups ready to go. It's -4.5. I checked it earlier on ESPN. Obviously, Travis Kelce. Can't even say his name. Travis Kelce. There you go. Now I can speak. He's listed as questionable. He bruised up his knee at practice a couple days ago. So who knows if he's going to be playing tonight. If he doesn't, we might have a chance. So yeah, watch that game tonight. It's going to be a good one. The Bryes will be all over that. NFL back. He's excited. Everyone else is excited. Fantasy football, like I said, the greatest time of the year, guys. So watch that game tonight. Place your bets. Get your fantasy football lineups ready to go. I will make my pick officially right now for this game. So the Lions and the Chiefs. Lions on the road against the Chiefs, the Super Bowl champs. I got the Detroit Lions. The Bryce is going to lock in his pick. The Detroit Lions will win tonight, 28-21. That's my official score. That's my pick for tonight's game. Call me crazy. Call me a bandwagon fan. I am not. Obviously, on this podcast, I have criticized them a lot. But it's a new year, new regime, new times. I'm picking the Lions. They're going to win 28-21. Like I said, call me crazy. Let me know in the comment section how you think tonight's game is going to go. Hopefully it's a good one. But, yeah, I got the Detroit Lions winning. So you got that. And, yeah, NFL, the opening game tonight, 8:20 p.m. on NBC. Check it out. It's going to be a really good one. But, yeah, football's back, baby. Woo! Let's go. I'm excited, man. So, yeah, we got that. And then we got a whole bunch of other games. We'll get back to that in just a little bit. We got to hop over to college football. So college football, obviously, last weekend we had some big games. Florida State looking dominant in that second half against LSU. They beat the shit out of them. So Florida State looking like a decent team this year. So you had that going on. Michigan taking care of business against East Carolina. So 30 to 3 rather. So you had that. And then Michigan State taking care of business against Central Michigan. North Carolina defeated South Carolina. Ohio State taking care of business against Indiana, 23-3. Let's see what other games. Colorado. Deion Sanders, prime time, making his head coaching debut with the Colorado Buffaloes. And they defeated number 17 TCU on the road too, 45-42. I watched towards the end of that game because I had a golf outing last Saturday, so I didn't watch the whole game, but I watched the last few minutes of the fourth quarter, and man, dude, it was a great game from what I saw. And then I saw the highlights the next day. It was a great game. Shadir Sanders, Deion Sanders' son, one of his sons who's on the team, he's the quarterback. 510 yards, 4 touchdowns. 510 passing yards, I think, was a school record. I think I saw that on ESPN. So, yeah, definitely taking care of business. And, yeah, primetime, he's all business, man. You know, all the dollars and haters, he called them out, and he said, just watch what happens. And, yeah, to beat a team who competed in the national championship last year on the road, I mean, that's huge. That's huge. There's going to be a lot of publicity. There's going to be a lot of attention with this Colorado Buffaloes team. Not just because of Deion Sanders, but all the talent that's on the team. I mean, I saw a statistic. They have 53 transfers, which is the most in FBS football this year. 53 transfers. I mean, this guy, Deion Sanders can recruit, obviously. And, yeah, dude, that was just crazy. So, definitely probably the game of the week last week, Colorado and TCU, 45-42. Colorado getting their first win under Coach Deion Sanders, primetime himself, defeating a team that competed for a national championship last year. It was insane. So you had that, and then like I said, North Carolina defeated South Carolina, and yeah, Florida State taking care of business against LSU Sunday night, 45-24. It was a really good game, and then the second half happened, and Florida State just ran with it. LSU just fell apart. They couldn't do anything. Couldn't stop that offense. Florida State just demolished them in the second half. So you had that. And then Clemson losing to Duke, 28-7, number 9 Clemson. So a lot of people are already saying the Dabo Swinney era is done. After one game, I think that's kind of unfair. It's kind of bullshit. But it is what it is. Clemson lost to Duke. Yeah, that was last week, last week's college football schedule. So now this weekend, we actually have a game on tonight, Murray State at Louisville. So should be interesting there. And then you got a couple games on Friday, tomorrow, and then Saturday you got the whole lineup. So you got Ball State against number 1 Georgia. So Georgia should take care of business there. Youngstown State going up against Ohio State. That should be an easy one for Ohio State. Delaware against Penn State. Penn State should take care of business there. Notre Dame at NC State. That should be an interesting one. Baylor against number 12 Utah. Colorado at home against Nebraska. So that's going to be a really interesting one. 12 p.m. on Fox. Deion Sanders back in action there. You have Miami going up against Texas A&M. You got Michigan. Go Blue. at home going up against UNLV. I'm actually going to that game, so that'll be my first time in the Big House this year. I mean, that stadium's absolutely phenomenal, and I'm not saying that because I'm a Michigan fan. I mean, if you've never been to the Big House, you got to check it out. In Ann Arbor, Michigan, it's amazing. One of the best stadiums I've been to. So I'll be at that game against UNLV. That should be an easy win for Michigan. Obviously, without Jim Harbaugh, he's coming back in a couple weeks. He had Michigan gave him a 3-game suspension due to the whole recruiting violations during the COVID dead period thing. It's a mess. So it is what it is. So Michigan against UNLV. You have Richmond against Michigan State. So Sparty in action at 3:30. Let's see. We got Tennessee against Austin Peay. Appalachian State against North Carolina. Let's see. What's the game of the week? Let's see. Looks like Wisconsin's visiting Washington State, 7:30 p.m. on ABC. You got any other big names? Florida State against Southern Miss. Yeah, really. And then USC and Stanford. So classic rivalry there. They're going to be on Fox, 10:30 p.m. So Caleb Williams trying to repeat as a Heisman Trophy winner. You got the Lincoln Riley show there now, as I mentioned in last week's podcast. Just trying to find any other games. Oregon at Texas Tech. Texas against Alabama. There's the game I was looking for. So that's going to be a very interesting game because last year Texas almost beat Alabama. They should have beaten Alabama at home, but they didn't, unfortunately. So now they got to travel to Bama, who's number 3 in the country. Hopefully Texas wins. I don't know. Bama is Bama. It is what it is. But yeah, that's the game I was looking for. Texas at Alabama, 7 p.m. ESPN. That's going to be a really good one. Definitely probably the highlight game of the week. So check that one out. Place your bets. It's going to be a good one. Hopefully Texas, go Horns, beats Alabama because I hate Alabama. But, you know, it is Bama. It is Nick Saban's, and they're playing at home. They rarely lose there. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, college football or football in general, anything can happen. Anything can happen in sports. So, but yeah, Texas, Alabama, game, probably the game of the week, highlight game of the week for sure. Definitely circle it, mark it, place some bets on it, and it should be a good one. So yeah, besides that, that's really it. You know, I'm going to the game, the Michigan game against UNLV. So Michigan should win that game. But yeah, college football right here, man. Like I said, football, the fall's coming in. It's best time of the year. I love it. So that's your college football schedule this week. So play some bets, watch some football. It's going to be a good one. So with that, we got to hop over to the UFC. We also have fight night this Saturday night. So yeah, if you don't want to watch football, watch UFC. You know, we got UFC going on this weekend, this Saturday night, September 9th, 10 p.m., ESPN Plus. On pay-per-view, UFC 293. We got Israel Adesanya defending the middleweight championship against Sean Strickland. I think Izzy's going to take care of business there. That guy looked absolutely amazing in his rematch against Alex Pereira. And Izzy's been one of the top fighters for a while now, so I think this time it's no different. He takes care of Sean Strickland and retains his middleweight title. So you got that. And then the co-main event, 2 heavyweights going at it. We got Tai Tuivasa going up against Alexander Volkov, so some big dudes going at it. This one, I like Alexander Volkov winning this one. So those are my 2 picks. And then trying to look at this whole fight card. Yeah, really not a lot of big names. Just those four fighters there. But yeah, Izzy's going to retain the middleweight title. And then Alexander Volkov's going to win the co-main event against Tai Tuivasa. So yeah, UFC 293 this Saturday night, 10 p.m. ESPN Plus on pay-per-view. Place your bets for that one. I'm probably going to be at the Michigan game still, maybe, or driving home. Or I might be home during that time, but then I come home and I'm probably going to watch the Texas-Alabama game. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I'll be watching sports. Might not place any bets because obviously placing bets, especially on combat sports, definitely the Bryce has had some really bad luck placing bets on combat sports. So we might not do that this weekend. But I'm going to come home, probably watch from the Michigan game, probably watch the Texas-Alabama game. Excuse me. And then maybe I'll watch the fight because obviously the main event's not going to come on until like midnight, you know, past midnight maybe. Just depends how all the other fights go on the main card. But yeah, I'm definitely watching sports. You know, the Bryce, you know, sports fanatic. He's going to watch sports this weekend. It's going to be a good one. So yeah, watch some sports, watch some football, play some bets, get your fantasy football lineups ready to go, and have fun this weekend and stay safe. So we got UFC, and now the Bryce has to make his picks. First time this season, the Bryce will make his picks for the 2023 NFL season. So week 1. Tonight, I already made my pick for tonight's game, Lions and Chiefs. I got the Lions winning 28-21. So go Detroit, go Lions. Bengals, Browns, I like the Bengals in this one. Texans, Ravens, I like the Ravens. Winning that one. The Buccaneers, Vikings, I like Vikings. Winning that one. Justin Jefferson is the best wide receiver in the game right now. He'll have a big game, I do believe, against the Buccaneers. The Panthers and Falcons, I like the Panthers in this one. I think they'll take care of business there. You got the Cardinals and the Commanders. Kyler Murray's not playing, so that's a huge factor. I think the Commanders win that one there. You got the Jaguars and the Colts. I like the Jaguars in this one. That's usually a tight game, a division game there. But I like the Jaguars winning that one. The 49ers and the Steelers. The 49ers just signed Nick Bosa to a big contract, the highest paid defensive end in NFL history. 5 years, $170 million, $122.5 million guaranteed. So he's very happy. He's probably going to have a good game. I like the 49ers beating the Steelers this Sunday. So you have that. You got the Titans and the Saints. I like the Saints winning that one. I like the Raiders and the Broncos. Broncos, new head coach, Sean Payton. I still like the Raiders. Hopefully Josh Jacobs, I have him in one of my fantasy football leagues. Hopefully he has a big game. I got the Raiders winning that one. The Eagles and the Patriots, a rematch from a few years ago from the Super Bowl, and they went against each other many years ago when Tom Brady won his 3rd Super Bowl. So this is going to be an interesting game. But I like the Eagles winning that one. The Rams and the Seahawks, another division game. Without Cooper Kupp, Rams are out, or without Cooper Kupp week 1. That's a huge factor, one of their biggest weapons on offense. I think the Seahawks will win that one with Geno Smith under center. So I got the Seahawks winning that. You got the Dolphins and the Chargers. I like the Chargers winning this one. Justin Herbert, like I said, I have him in one of my leagues. He's got to have a big game. So I like the Chargers winning that one. The Packers and the Bears, a division game there. I like the Bears winning that one. And then Sunday Night Football, you got the Cowboys and the Giants, classic rivalry game, a division game there. I'm going to go with the Cowboys winning that one. Shout out to Crazy Chris. That's probably the only time I'll pick the Cowboys this year. So if they lose, I'm not picking Cowboys for the rest of the season. I want him to know right now. So, but I will take the Cowboys this time for Sunday Night Football. And then Monday Night Football, the premier Monday Night Football game. You got the Bills and the Jets, another division game. Aaron Rodgers making his debut with the New York Jets, but then the Bills, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. This is gonna be a big game. Battle of New York. Who's gonna win? I like the Buffalo Bills winning this one against the New York Jets for the first game of Monday Night Football, or the first Monday Night Football game of the 2023 NFL season. I got the Bills beating the Jets. Those are my picks. The Bryce officially making his picks for week 1 of the NFL season. How did I do? Let me know in the comment section. That's it, baby. So football is back. I'm excited. It's going to be a good one. Week 1. It's here officially. So that's awesome. And with that, we're done. So thank you so much for joining me. As always, wear your jerseys, play some bets, get your fantasy football lineups ready to go. Play some bets on tonight. We got the Lions and the Chiefs. Play some bets for that game. I got the Lions winning, obviously, 28-21. Let me know in the comment section who you think is going to win and what's your score. Watch some college football this weekend. Obviously, we got Texas and Alabama. That's going to be a big game. Watch that, play some bets, and then we got Fight Night, UFC 293. We got Israel Adesanya defending the middleweight title against Sean Strickland. You got Tai Tuivasa going up against Alexander Volkov. 2 heavyweights going at it. Play some bets for that. And then Sunday, the Brides ain't doing shit except for watching football and getting his fantasy football lineups ready to go for 3 of his leagues that he's in. It's going to be a good one. Like I said, best time of the year. The fall's creeping right around the corner. You got football on, you got fights on, fantasy football. You couldn't ask for anything better, man. So, yeah, hopefully you guys do the same. Watch some sports, play some bets, and stay safe out there. Enjoy the weekend. You guys are amazing. As usual, this episode's going to be available on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcasts. It will be available. It'll be on YouTube as well. Check out my YouTube page at Guys Time with the Bryce. You guys are awesome. So stay safe, watch some sports, and watch some football. And then watch tonight's game. It's going to be a really interesting one. All right, with that, the Bryce is out. Peace. take care, guys. Enjoy the weekend. Watch some sports. And you guys are amazing. So, out. Peace. Bryce is out.